In addition to that, there is a separate boon, which is once per day, and this can be a separate person completely. You can give... somebody can tap into this ability to give themselves 10 minutes of moving perfectly in water, as well as breathing perfectly in water. And then the crystal door will shut and then disappear.
Molly says, well, after given recent events, I'll take any kind of gift that can help us heal ourselves.
Yeah, healing good.
Yeah, that's good.
Always a good thing.
Yeah, just activate it, take out your bottles of water, and just go. Take out the bottles.
Jump in the shower.
Jump in the shower. Hold that thought. Hold that thought.
That Parks Lake is going to see a lot more use from Chase.
I just like to picture people like attacking us, so we pull out water, just.
Everything starts moving in slow motion.
T-shirt now. Gotcha.
There we go.
Well, yeah, I know that Cassie would want to talk to some people, at least.
Go for
Well,
it.
she just kind of addressing the group, so she'll say, so why exactly do you think we got this? I mean, not the gift specifically, but just, the concept of it, the gift itself. Is it because we, found the prism? Is it because it was tied to the Arceus plates?
Well, we definitely didn't solve anything, and
No, we didn't.
The plate still got stolen, but we still got this.
There's 4
Maybe it's
missing
something-
now. That's not a comforting thought.
Well, that's kind of what I'm
Maybe.
wondering. I mean, how many doors are there?
2, 4,
That
6,
you've been
8,
able-
10. So 2 are answered, 8 left.
And
Maybe
4 of
it's
them-
to make us.
Go on.
Maybe it's to make us better at the next trial. Let's call it next door clue. Maybe
Yeah.
we're trying to make sure that the tools, the gods, must see us as tools to combat whoever's stealing the plates. It's in their best interest, I guess.
So you do think this is about the plates?
Well, they keep being stolen.
I mean, is this supposed to mean every door is a hint about where the plates are, or where we'll find them, or?
Maybe
It's
so they
synced
can.
up so far.
4 were stolen. There were 17 total. So that means reasonably each door could have at least one.
My door had multiple.
I mean, I don't know what some of these doors would mean if that's the case. I'm like, friggin' sandbox or a bedroom, but
Well, yours is a rocket, so. Well,
Team
one
Rocket
anyway.
might have one.
exactly.
How much do we want to go on the offensive? I mean, we know what one means. Because I don't think Molly understood either of hers. And well, Chase understands part of one, but he doesn't know how to follow up on it because he doesn't know where the orphanage is.
I don't think just yet we should really be making any grand moves. But I think we should definitely be keeping an open mind as to what it all might mean.
True. I couldn't even guess today's catastrophe.
No kidding. But
We
if
should
more
stay
pieces
on
fall into
guard.
place like this, and if it fits that theory, then I think we definitely will have to consider actually taking more of an aggressive stance.
Agreed.
Let's be careful about that, though, because I think when we all saw the prism inside the door, I don't know about you guys, but I immediately thought about Prism Labs.
I did too.
But then it turned out to be something completely different.
Yeah.
So we should probably not jump to conclusions just yet.
Yeah, Cresselia, you didn't choose smart people, not counting Cassandra. She's our resident smart person.
She
No offense,
blinks, looking
Noir.
a little surprised, but offers a slight nod of thanks. Yeah, they never did have that
Definitely.
in-character discussion of what they were all good at.
We definitely should get on the defensive. Like, figure out, like, this group, we know about them, and they certainly know about us now. At least two of our faces have been seen by them. They
I
might
mean, yeah,
decide to get
whatever
aggressive.
really is happening, we are involved. And if the bad guys don't keep us that way, I think the gods are going to keep us that way. However you want to look at it.
Yeah, here's the issue I have with that. Screw with my life, fine. I just don't want them dragging you into this.
Is he all right?
He's physically he's fine. He is going through some emotional stuff. Thank you, Chase, by the way, for talking to him earlier in the day. Oh, I'm a complete and utter idiot. How's Lux? He can't even go to a Poke Center, I just realized.
He's getting through some stuff.
Okay, so mental, not physical wounds. Okay. How are your ribs?
I got them all still, so they're fine.
Okay.
Well, Chase, you've been quiet throughout all this. What do you think about it?
I think it's good that you all want to be on the defensive, and I don't want to be the one saying that I'm fully on the offensive. And I'm perfectly happy taking the brunt of any of the heat that might come our way, if it means that you guys can do what you have to do to keep moving this forward behind the scenes.
Whatever that means. I mean, as we all saw, we were just going for a Pokemon contest when we apparently made progress, so to speak.
Yeah.
We should have a plan. Like,
We
if
really
one of,
should.
if like one of us sees like something like fishy, or like if we see one of these people, we should like have like things like worked out. Like, we contact this person, we run away, or whatever.
Well, I can't just call the police every time I see Fern running off.
True.
You know what, guys?
Mm.
I'm going
Yes.
to I'm going to extend the same offer to you guys that I gave to Chase a few days ago. With my job, I can fly anywhere in Kanto. I mean, I visited every single city in Kanto, and some areas that aren't even cities, just making deliveries. So it's not much, but if I can see anything unusual, or if I hear anything from wherever I am, I can at least contact you guys and we can talk about what it means.
That's good.
Yeah, no, thank you.
It's not much. I mean, I'm just one delivery person.
Still, it's information we otherwise wouldn't have.
And the enemy has used the delivery service before.
Really?
Indeed they
Don't
have.
remember that.
Yeah, Noir's doppelganger to get the bomb there.
Sarcasm.
Oh,
No sarcasm.
'Cause
blushes.
it's written.
I remember the explosion quite well, thank you.
Well, they lost him. They're pretty good at infiltrating places.
Yeah.
So we should be concerned about new people suddenly showing up in our lives.
And I just started a new job.
Yeah.
Now, whoever they are, they definitely have resources. They definitely have connections.
Well, Molly's got the sky. Cassie, you got the science. Tiffany, you got the social. Noir, you have the mind. These are all skills that need to get used,
Hark, I saw that.
whether you like it or not. Especially you, Noir. Secrets are out there. I think it's time to dig them up.
Don't worry. They have Remy. Remy is my family. If I see Iridetha again, she will not be in a good mood.
Molly kind of nods in approval.
Actually, though, that brings up something else. I mean, we have the whole splicer situation to deal with, but that doesn't mean we should just completely ignore everything else that's going on, too. And she looks specifically at Tiffany at this part and says, did you ever hear anything back about, the psychics?
Oh, actually, our character Harkeshi heard anything.
Yeah. We'll say that their next meeting is in 2 days.
There's a meeting in 2 days. I'd planned to go. You in?
I mean, assuming that I don't have to work right then, yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I might add to your legitimacy if the Nova Psychic's along. If the Psychic's going along, so
Are you volunteering then?
I can play a role.
What does one wear to these rallies? Never been to one.
No idea.
Well, hopefully nothing will happen and it'll just be, a meeting. But I think it's something that we should probably keep an eye on too. Just for the sake of safety. I mean, no offense, Noir. But there are definitely some extremists among your kind.
Mm.
Well, if you need eyes in the sky, maybe Bullet and I can circle over the meeting, and then if I see anything unusual, I can call someone.
All right. Chase, what are you going to be doing?
I'll do perimeter.
I assumed. Good man.
So does that
Should
make
we
that
use
our
our real
first official plan?
We're actually planning. Yay! We're taking initiative. Go us.
Should we use our real names?
Absolutely not.
They already have my real name.
Okay.
So,
I won't be using mine.
understandable.
Well, is anyone else as nervous about all of this as I am?
Yeah, only slightly terrified.
It's like something always happens.
Yeah, yep. Not every day you get your whole world turned upside down, unless you're counting every day these last 3 weeks.
Yeah. Somewhat dark note, and I even hate bringing it up. If I die and the whole resurrection thing doesn't work because people can't get to me on time, Cassandra, do me a huge favor and take care of you.
I really don't want to consider that, but I mean,
I don't either,
of course,
but
of course.
I want contingencies.
Yeah.
You
I
dawn on me
don't-
as the most stable of our little group.
Oh. Well, then who am I to refuse?
Thank you.
Of course, no problem.
I am totally stable. He zips up his
Goes over, unzips it. Really?
Chase pouting over there.
You've been to my home. You see how much stuff you has. Come on.
Well, if you're making contingency plans, or you we should all make contingency plans for anyone that we care for. Anyone, say for Chase, because I'm pretty sure you live on the street. Anyone in this group who would be able to look after Remy and Fabian if I fall, that would be very much appreciated.
Of course.
I don't know many people.
Well, you have us now.
Same with Bullet, and my gosh, does this mean we should like all write wills or something? I mean, this is getting really heavy.
I'm me. I was raised how I was raised. It's just how my mind works. We'll be fine. Just fine. Come on. Go us. Go team, whatever we're calling ourselves.
Hope for the best, prepare for the worst.
Exactly.
That way all your surprises will be pleasant ones.
Yeah.
True enough. So, It looks like I might be making a phone call or a visit to my old psychiatrist. I know what I'm gonna ask her. Do you guys have anything you'd like me to ask her?
Do you have ties
Bit
to
of
prescription drugs or computers? Sorry.
She might have ties to prescription drugs. I don't know about computers, though.
Well, I'm just going off what's behind your doors.
And a psychiatrist would, yeah.
Be careful how you phrase that, because that could sound bad.
Yeah. Yeah, good.
So, Dr. Pearl, about prescription drugs. No, I've got some things in mind that I want to talk to her about, but I'll let you guys know how it turns out.
All right.
What was the name of this correctional facility, Molly?
Cassie will look at Chase and say, hey, don't go breaking that girl out, all right? Let the lieutenant do his job.
It didn't cross my mind. What are you talking about?
Uh-huh. Zips hoodie back up.
If you do, you will be making that girl's life a lot harder. So don't.
We'll see how it plays out.
We'll say just the Kanto Correctional Facility.
That's fine. The Kanto Correctional Facility sounds good.
And Case, God damn it. Case will.
You've already given it to the
How long
ship.
have I been doing this? Chase flinches a little bit at the name of that, and he asks, "Was there a brother ward?"
Yes, there was. I was in the facility just for women, but yeah, there was a brother ward.
Kanto Freelance Correctional?
Why?
I might join you, Molly. I'd like to look into something.
Okay, sure.
I won't hang around. You can have your private talk. Just gonna go and ask some questions.
Sure, if you think it'll help. Okay.
It will help.
All right then.
And then you'll still have your alone time with the doctor.
Yes, you did seem a little schoolgirl squeeing over that.
Molly kind of she's like I don't know what you guys are talking about. She
Doctor.
If you're interested in her, you should be honest. Don't start anything under false pretenses.
Yeah, and the honesty should start with us.
Exactly.
she kind of you guys, come on. She says okay, look. It's true. I was I did at one point. I respect her. I respect her a lot. She helped me. She helped me deal with a lot of things while I was there. And how couldn't I develop an affection for such a nice, beautiful? Anyway, yes, but no. She rubs her face. Oh God, what have you guys done to me? Yes.
Just make sure that she don't become her patient if you're interested in her. Otherwise,
Yeah.
iffy.
Well, I mean, that's why it never would have worked. I mean, she.
Well, you're not her patient anymore.
Don't say that to me, please.
Oh, you're adorable. You'll be fine.
Molly says, I just want to ask her some things. I'm not gonna mention anything about that. I don't even think she knows. She probably doesn't even remember me. But at any rate, no.
You'd always invite her out to coffee. I know a good place.
Yes, just let us know which days. We'll wing woman for you. And Chase can wingman, of course.
Oh God. Oh, Arceus. I'll let you guys
I am
know.
the social. I just dubbed that.
I'll let you guys know, okay? Just let me at least talk to the let me just at least talk to the doctor first before. And
She's planning your wedding. Understood. Okay.
Molly
Just don't go
Molly
with the
stands up.
cashmere white. just don't go with the cashmere white. Go with the more the polar bear white. It's way nicer and you feel warm inside.
Oh, I could design you a tux. It'd be gorgeous. Yes.
Molly's just standing there dumbfounded right now. She's just.
So is Chase, so that's fair.
And she's Molly's like, hey, I'm gonna check out my door, and she's gonna walk off, open her doors.
That was fun.
Tries opening the wrong ones at first, but then she opens the right ones as she goes in.
So the next morning, you wake up, you go about your business, and then you realize you didn't really notice this much last night because there was a lot going on yesterday. But you haven't seen Tim around recently. If you look around your apartment, your place, he does not seem to be anywhere. Now, it could be that he might be haunting some appliance, but if you do a thorough search, you still can't seem to find Tim anywhere.
So, Molly will look around and she'll call out, Tim?
No response.
Tim?
No response.
She goes to her refrigerator, like, kind of starts knocking on it to see.
Yeah, to see. No response. You can spend the entire morning looking for Tim and you will not find him.
And she says, oh no, Madison's gonna kill me. And she runs outside. Is like, there's nothing outside.
No, nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay, so she flips. She opens her phone and she's trying to think of who to call in this situation.
Yeah, you can call. I mean, are you going to call the police? Or are you going to call? Who are you going to call?
She's not sure.
Ghostbusters would be the correct answer.
Of course.
I mean,
The
and
joke
I'm
was-
missing a ghost Pokemon.
Yeah,
It's a ghost Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Who are you going to call?
The joke was in my head too, but
I just wanted to get there before
So-
Riz did. I knew he would. He
Oh no, watch the play. I mouthed it before you said it.
I was getting ready to type it, so
But I'm glad you know
we all
me.
had it. Yeah, so she's thinking about who to call, and then finally she dials Noir.
Noir, you'll be making breakfast maybe, and we'll say Cassie's also eating breakfast when your phone rings.
Hello?
Noir, Tim is missing. Madison's Pokemon is missing.
Oh, that's really bad. Have you called the police or the missing Pokemon thing?
I don't know. Like, I checked my whole apartment. He's not in any of the appliances. He's not in any of my electronics. I mean, I didn't see anything out of the ordinary. Like, that's Madison's Pokemon, Noir. That's like her family too. What?
Yeah, don't worry. We'll all come together and try and find Roten. I'll just put you on speaker so Cassie can hear. She's eating breakfast. Cassie, Molly's on the phone. Something happened to Roten.
Roten.
Yeah, he's
Madison's
gone.
Pokemon.
He's just disappeared. He's
Just
gone. He's just
overnight?
disappeared. Just overnight. I before the contest yesterday, I took him out for a little walk and stuff, and he seemed okay. After the contest, I came home. He still seemed okay, but then today he's just gone. I don't know where he is.
So you remembered to let him in like before he went to bed, and there was no break-in or anything this morning?
Yeah, nothing seems out of the ordinary. And she looks around her apartment, and everything seems normal.
And Hark, question.
Mhm.
I just am assuming while eating breakfast, Cassie's had a habit of just reading the newspaper because it's something to do. Has she noticed
Sure.
any more like missing Pokemon thing? Like previously
Yeah,
there were all
there's-
fairy types and whatnot.
Yeah, there's another article, and you pick up the paper and you read an article, and they have more. There's more Pokemon that have been missing from people's PCs for some reason. The reports right now in are a Luxio, a Mareep, a Plusle, a Minun, an Emolga, a Magneton, and a Lantern.
Well, I mean, that would fit Rotom. Unless
Did you
One
say
fit.
that out loud?
it. Yeah, I'm sure she would. Now googling that to make
So-
sure, but yeah.
Electric types. She says, "Oh, Arceus, Rotom. He's. Does that mean he's been taken? Who
Well,
could
these
have
are
taken him?
all these examples were taken from PCs, and so it could be, complete coincidence. Or it could not,
Isn't
especially
Rotom-
given Rotom's abilities.
He likes computers, doesn't he?
He does like computers. Maybe he went into mine last night and he got taken from there. I don't know.
Well, have you checked your
Well-
computer yet this morning?
I checked all of my electronics. There was no response from him. He's not here. He's just not here.
Potentially, if Madison can get out and and start doing what she does best, she might be able to backtrace contact interfered with your computer or something. Is that something people can do?
Maybe I could ask her. I don't know anything about. Under her breath, she says, "Well, anything." But I could ask her if it's possible. Oh, she's gonna be so angry at me. I was supposed to take care of him.
And Hark?
Yes,
Would there be
Riz.
logs? Thank you. Would there be logs about like recent sign-ins, or specifically with PCs about like recent transactions, like a Pokemon was withdrawn or deposited or things like that?
I would say so. That's a way to do that. Yes, I would say so.
Okay.
Mhm.
So then Cassie will suggest you should check your PC and have Madison check her own if that's possible, or someone do it for her and see if Tim was ever actually like deposited again. Or even for that matter, just if your
Hollywood.
computer was specifically accessed while you were asleep.
Molly will turn on her computer and she just stares at the screen kind of blankly, like I can do very basic things on this thing. I don't know. Is it? Do you know
Roll a
what to do, guys?
Is this time for an assist?
Cassie can do.
check?
Yeah, because I'm gonna ask you to roll a make a technology roll, Molly.
All right. Let's see.
And if somebody wants to assist, they're willing to assist over the phone.
All right, you do what you can first, and then let me know.
Okay, it's a 10.
Okay. I'll say with the 10 it'll take some time, but I think you'll figure out how to check out the last time that you've actually uploaded. Now, according to your PC, you haven't uploaded any Pokemon at all recently on your PC. I don't think you would have, unless you decided to upload Bullet for some reason, but I don't see why you would.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Yeah.
So no, there's no history of you uploading anything in your PC at least any time since the campaign started.
So, no, there was No, no Pokemon has gone into my PC.
Do you have access
Not
to
for-
medicines?
Out of
I mean, if you're looking out for a
would-
Pokemon, were you given permission?
like out of character, would Molly have Madison's computer?
I would say so. They would not
Okay.
let Madison have it. So since Madison couldn't take it with her, that the the computer probably went with you
All
if
right.
she couldn't take it.
Yeah, so she'll turn it on and she'll check. Should I do another
Roll.
roll or?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Again. 6.
Madison's computer is very hard to get into. You can't even log in because it's very secure. So with a 6, you definitely can't get into her computer
Right. No.
unless
no
you
luck
have
here.
somebody who could hack it.
Here either, guys. I can't even log into this thing. I don't know. Maybe if I take it with me, do you think they would let me take it with me to go see Madison and maybe she could take a look at it, or
Just tell me what you're looking at right now.
just the login screen?
So you're
Yeah,
just...
input password.
Yeah,
input your password.
Okay. Well, this is where I'm going to go out of character for this part because I'm bloody
Yeah.
now. So I will I will use my skill. Let me help you with that. To basically, she'll try to walk Molly through some
Yeah,
things over the
sure.
phone so she can re-roll.
Go ahead.
Okay.
It's
Reroll.
gonna have to be really high, but go ahead.
It's a 5 now.
No.
Oh yeah, no. Even with my added bonus, no, that doesn't help.
Well,
That wouldn't be.
speaking
Even
of
if she
reroll,
rolled, she would have to roll really, really, really high to break it to Madison's PC.
That's fair.
well, speaking of rerolls, Noel's going to try and use probability control to change what happened. See if it, so
12 is as high as she could hit. Okay.
All right. So does she get to roll again? One more
yeah,
time?
basically.
Go ahead.
It's
Roll
solely
again one more time.
Let's see.
Ah,
7.
Yeah, no. It would only be 11.
Not enough.
could you think of what would she use as a password? Does she have any family? Would it be Rotim?
Well, I guess I could try. And she types in Rotim. Just Rotim into the password.
You type in Rotim, and then something on the screen says you've been locked out. The number of attempts you can do on the computer has exceeded, and you've been locked out. And then if after that message, you can hear the sound of it's a sound of like a snapshot, a camera taking a picture.
And
Security. Nice.
Molly flinches at that. And
Almost as if
So-
somebody just took your picture, Molly.
she says, "So I can only try once, and if I fail, I get my picture taken, and we get locked out? My goodness. Talk about paranoid."
Does it say how long you're locked out?
It doesn't say. It doesn't say how long.
Okay.
Doesn't say.
Well, I mean, if you want to run it over sometime, I can try to mess with it, but, you know, unless you want to bring it straight to the source. I just don't know if they would actually allow that.
Molly closes the laptop at this point. There's no real point in keeping it open. She says, "Well, I don't talk to Madison about this. Do you think I should call the lieutenant?"
Well,
Oh,
if
about
we'll
the
pull some
Rotom?
strings for you.
Yeah, I mean, if it's in the newspaper, I didn't even know this was a thing. I can't. She says, "I can't. I don't read the newspaper." So I don't know. I didn't even know this was going on.
I mean, I haven't until too recently, but yeah, there's been this slew of type-specific thefts going on from people's PCs. It's pretty crazy what people will do.
So strange, though. So strange, though. Why would Rotin be stolen? It's my computer says he wasn't uploaded. Maybe he uploaded himself into Madison's and someone stole him from Madison's. I mean,
That's
there's
what I'm
no way we
thinking.
could check that.
Well, not when we're locked out of her
No way to
computer,
check it.
unfortunately.
Well, I guess I'll call the lieutenant. Thanks for all your help, guys. I'm not sure what else to do at this point.
Yeah, I mean, sorry we couldn't do more.
It's not your
Good luck.
fault. Thanks, guys. And she hangs up the phone.
Okay, are you gonna call the lieutenant?
Yeah, she's gonna call the lieutenant.
You're gonna call the lieutenant and it goes straight to voicemail. The reason why it goes straight to voicemail is because the lieutenant is on the phone with somebody else. Tiffany, you get a phone call that morning.
Yay. Okay. Hello?
Miss Benoit, Lieutenant Jenny here.
Lieutenant, how are you?
Good morning. My apologies. This isn't too early for you, is it?
No.
You are the face of the group. Is that my understanding?
I guess so.
He role plays.
Very well. He says.
Oh, that's
I have
bad imagery. Shay. Right, Riz.
I have some information to distribute, and I figured that if I was going to contact one of you, it probably should be you.
Oh, thank you.
I did some research back at the office late last night, and I believe I've been able to get as much information as we humanly can possibly get on the whereabouts of the plates.
That's very good to know.
I would email them to you, but I was feeling that this might be a little bit more secure just to call you over the phone instead, if you're willing to write all of this down.
All right, one moment while I get my bag and get pencil. Proceeds to go do that, comes back. Okay, good.
Let's go over the ones we're already aware of. The Mind Plate, which was located in the Saffron City Museum. That's been taken by whoever these people are.
Mm-hmm.
In addition to the plates that were in the Pokemon contest facility, that being the Flame Plate, the Splash Plate, and the Meadow Plate. Most of the other plates that we are aware of are located in Goldenrod City's museum. That would be the Fist Plate, the Icicle Plate, the Sky Plate, and the Zap Plate, as well as the Earth Plate. Problem is, Goldenrod City, as you know, is in Johto.
Yeah, good luck getting those. Although,
Yes, good luck getting those.
Well, they have people that have Pokemon abilities. They might be able to get in a way the rest of us couldn't.
There were another sets of plates that were owned by a very rich individual. He lived in a mansion. Unfortunately, the mansion burned down, and the plates are no longer there, but they used to be there. The plates that are in the burned down Poke Mansion is the Pixie Plate and the Stone Plate.
Alright. Do you have a location for those? Besides just a burned down mansion?
All we know is that they used to be in the burned down mansion, but they're not anymore.
Okay.
Don't know where the whereabouts are.
Wonderful.
There's also the Toxic Plate. I've been doing a lot of digging. This is harder to find, but there is reason to believe that the Toxic Plate is currently in the possession of, get this, Team Rocket.
Oh, goody! Yay. People we are not equipped to go anywhere near. Okay.
The last known person who is in possession of the normal plate is actually an individual named Bill. As in, yes, Bill who created the PC network where all of the Pokemon get stored. I've tried to make contact with Bill, but then I realized that, well, Bill lived in Johto.
Oh, okay.
His current whereabouts or his current condition, unfortunately, is unknown.
Yeah. Okay, I will relay information to team. I will point this out as someone who's not a combatant.
Oh, there's more.
Oh, goody. Go on.
The spooky plate, we believe, is owned by a collector in Castelia City. There are a couple plates where there are no records of its whereabouts, and that would be the Draco plate is currently unknown, the Dread plate is currently unknown, the Insect plate whereabouts is currently unknown. There's one more plate in particular that I found very interesting in terms of its previous owner. The Iron plate. Dr. Pine possessed the Iron plate. I don't suppose Cassie would, by any chance, know anything about the whereabouts of the Iron plate that her father possessed. I was going to call her myself, but I have a feeling that Cassie and I don't think she particularly likes me.
Yeah, understandable.
Perhaps if you would like to mention it to her that this is what I discovered,
Of course.
it might be better coming from you instead of from myself. I believe those are all of the plates, at least that we are aware of.
Okay.
I'm going to keep digging myself. Personally, I am going to probably try to make my way into going after the collector in Castelia City myself. That'll probably be the easiest one to look for.
True.
And to secure. Which means that I'll probably be away for quite some time. I should be available on my cell phone, but I won't be physically be around for the next several
No,
days.
well, that's disappointing. Well, good hunting. Sorry.
Well, just wanted to let you know. I'm not sure if that will spurn any ideas from the five of you. I'm just going to let you do whatever it is that you guys do.
Yeah, whatever it is we do. Actually, before you hang up, I was really serious about what I said in the dressing room. I was working on Pokemon. I don't have the emotional training for this. If there's anything Jenny-wise you could do, anyone I could talk to. I mean, also know I don't have the physical for it either, but I've always been able to hold my own mentally, at least.
Like I said, Dr. Pearl is very good at what she does. I'm sure you can get her number from either Molly or Miss Pine.
All right. You be safe.
You as well. And then he will hang up, and then Molly, do you leave a message for the lieutenant while he was on the phone with Tiffany?
She did. So as soon as it goes to voicemail, she whispers, "Oh, for the love of ours." Okay, Lieutenant Jenny, it's Molly, Molly Moon. Something strange happened to Madison's Pokemon. You remember I mentioned the Rotom? I woke up this morning and he's not here. He's just missing. And then I called Noir, and she and Cassie said that in the newspaper there were reports of missing Pokemon from PCs, and so I tried Madison's PC and it locked me out. And
beep. There's somebody calling you now. Beep. It's Lieutenant Jenny's calling you now in the middle of your voicemail. Don't you hate when that happens? You're halfway through the voicemail and that person just calls you back.
Yeah. So she presses the button. And, hello?
Miss Moon.
Lieutenant, hi. I was just leaving you a message.
Oh, my apologies, Miss Moon. I was just getting off the phone with your friend, Miss Benoit.
Okay, well, I'll talk to her later about whatever it was, but there's... Madison's Pokemon is missing.
Madison's
I woke up
Pokemon
this morning.
is missing.
Yes, he's you remember I mentioned the Rotom. I don't know. Maybe it's related to the electric type Pokemon that have gone missing recently. I was supposed to take care of him for Madison, and now he's gone, and I don't know what to do.
Okay. Take a deep breath, Myth Moon. Calm down. Take a deep breath.
Okay.
All right. So
Okay.
you're saying that Madison's Pokemon is missing, and you said that you believe this might be related to the missing Pokemon that were disappearing from the PCs?
Yes, it was electric type Pokemon this time, and Rotom, he's a out of character. I know he changes forms. Hold on.
Yes, or at least he does, based on what he haunts.
Based on what
His basic
what
form,
he
I mean,
wants.
he's always part electric, though.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, base form is electric ghost, so
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So she
And
says
then the ghost
she
just
says,
swaps.
he's he's electric ghost, and the other Pokemon were electric, half electric, half something for some of them. So yeah, I think he's gone missing. I think whoever took them might have taken him too.
There's a pause. There is another officer who's been dedicated towards this specific case of the disappearing Pokemon, but it sounds like things are getting a little bit closer to home. I was going to make my way over to Castelia City, but it sounds like I might have to delay that trip if you think it's more important for us to investigate the whereabouts of the Rotom instead.
Well, can I ask why you were going to Castelia City?
We believe that one of the plates is there. I was going to go and see if I could secure it. If you think it's more important for me, however, to stay behind and maybe speak to Madison with you in order to try to get to the bottom of these missing Pokemon and their PCs, I can stay instead of securing the plate there.
This is all so huge. I don't know how I'm gonna. Okay, Lieutenant.
I'll tell you what, he says. I'm starting to pack right now, and I was planning on leaving in the next couple of hours. If you want to get back to me and stop me from going to Castelia City so that I can instead escort you over to the correctional facility and talk with Madison, I can do that instead. But you'd have to tell me within 2 hours if you want me to change my plans.
Okay, could I call Madison and talk to her at least so we don't blindside her with this?
Yes, you may. I can make arrangements for you to call her. And then let me go talk to the correctional facility, and I'm sure that they will contact you to go speak with her if you'd like.
Okay, let me call you again later. I want to see what she has to say first.
All right, Miss Moon. Thank you for letting me know.
Thank you again, Lieutenant.
He will hang up. Okay. You guys so you have 15 minutes before the correctional facility contacts Molly. So if there's anything that you want to do in the next 15 minutes, it's up to you. Anyone? Otherwise, I'm going to have the correctional facility contact Molly.
Yeah, Molly's just pacing around her room.
You'll get a phone call, Molly.
Okay, she snatches the phone.
Hello, may I speak
Hello?
with Miss Molly Moon, please?
Yes, this is me.
Hi, Miss Molly Moon. I just got a call from Lieutenant Kyle Jenny over at the Saffron City Police Department. He made a specific request for you to speak with one of our girls here at the facility. I think that you wanted to speak with Madison Rainier.
Yes, I did.
All right. Hold on just one moment, and we'll get her onto the phone. Will 10 minutes be enough?
Sure. I can wait.
She meant 10 minutes duration of a call. Do you think 10 minutes will be enough of a phone call duration? That's what she meant.
Oh, I think so. Yeah.
Okay, Miss Moon, hold on one moment.
So.
Okay, you wait for a couple minutes, and then you pick up the phone, and you hear a voice say, "Molly?"
Madison, I don't have much time. I have something very important to tell you.
What happened? What's going on?
Madison, I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened, but I don't know how else to tell you this, but Tim is missing.
There's a gasp. Timmy's missing?
Yes,
Molly,
Madison.
I asked you to take care of him, and he's missing?
Yes, Madison. I have no idea what happened. I checked on him last night, and he seemed okay. This morning he was just gone. I checked all of my appliances. I checked my electronics. I don't know where he is, Madison.
Did you try tickling the refrigerator? He normally comes out when you do that.
Molly will walk over and she'll tickle it just to be sure.
Nothing.
Nothing. I didn't try that. Okay, no, nothing happened, Madison.
And you sure he's not in my laptop?
I checked your laptop. It locked me out when I tried to guess your password. I was trying to check your logs to see if any Pokemon were uploaded or not, but no, he doesn't seem to be there.
Did you hear any sounds when it locked you out on my laptop?
Yes, I did actually. I heard something that sounded like a camera.
Oh, I meant other than that. Like beeping sounds. The answer is no, by the way.
No, Madison. I didn't hear.
Then it's not likely he's in my laptop. Oh no, not only am I trapped here, but I'm trapped here helpless from finding my Timmy.
Listen, Madison, I talked to the lieutenant, and he said if we want to, then he can help us try to find that. But there's a problem with that. He was on his way today to go secure the Arceus plate. And I know this is hard. I barely understand it myself, but the Arceus plates are being stolen. There are Pokemon that are being stolen out of PCs. I don't understand what's happening. So much is happening. But if you think the lieutenant can help us find Tim, then I can get his help.
Oh, I don't know. I think the lieutenant has helped plenty already. I don't know if I necessarily want any more of his help, or could even stand any more of his help.
Okay. Is it all right if I come see you? Maybe we can talk. I can bring your laptop to you. Maybe you can look at it.
I didn't think I was allowed to be able to get my laptop back again. That's why I'm here in the slammer for a second time.
Well, I'll talk to the officers. I'll have them watch us both with other officers in the room with cameras. Make sure we're not doing anything crazy. I just want you to check your laptop and see if Tim somehow went inside and then got stolen. I know how much Tim means to you. And
Tim's
he was
my
my
everything.
I know, Madison, and he was my responsibility. I want to help you get him back wherever he is. It's my fault, Madison. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry too. Well, if you ask me, this is probably me sounding really selfish, but I guess I'm entitled to being selfish. I value my Timmy more than any plate, Arceus or not. But that's just me.
I understand, Madison. But how about this? The lieutenant said that there's another officer who's working on the case of the missing Pokemon. Would you like to have me bring her instead?
Honestly, I don't really want to deal with any cops in general. We've got plenty here at this facility. Oh, no offense. You hear her saying from the phone.
I know what that's like. Okay, well, Madison, what if I came? I can just come, we can talk it over, and then I can talk to everyone else. And we can try to figure this out together. I mean, if your Pokemon was stolen, then who knows? I can't imagine what it would be like if they stole.
Do you really think my Timmy was kidnapped?
I don't know what other explanation there is. I really don't know, Madison. But we can figure this out.
Do you think maybe it was Team Rocket?
They do have a habit of that, don't they? Well, it's possible. I really don't know, though.
Molly, they're telling me that my 10 minutes is about up.
Okay, well, I'll come see you. I'll bring the laptop. We'll try to figure it out, okay?
Okay.
I'll tell Lieutenant Bluehair not to show up.
All right. Thank you, she says, and you can hear her voice breaking a little bit.
Molly quietly hangs up.
Okay.
Then, yeah, she's gonna call the lieutenant and tell him, go ahead to the Arceus Plate. I'm gonna go to Madison.
You're gonna have to, if you're going to see Miss Rainier, I have to come with you. Those are the terms. They're not gonna allow you there unless I come with you.
Could you, I don't know, could you walk in with me and then I could just go in by myself? Because Madison really wasn't keen on talking to you or any of the other officers. No offense to you, but...
Understood. Like I said, I've been pulling a lot of strings, and this is the term that they set for us. If we don't follow any of the terms, it's no deal. I'm not really in a position to negotiate with them any further than I already have, unfortunately. So, either I go with you or we can't go at all.
Madison is, she's one of my best friends. She's one of the only people I can say that about. Oh, Arceus, I hope I don't regret this later. Okay, come with me, Lieutenant, please.
Okay. I'll go ahead and arrange a time for us to go over to the facility. I'll text you when they said that we can come in. Okay.
All right.
After about 30 minutes, you'll get a text saying that they would like for you to come in tomorrow afternoon, which is conveniently during the time of the psychic meeting, conveniently. Or inconveniently, however you want to see it. So tomorrow afternoon is your appointment to go see Madison. Okay?
Yeah, and Molly's just... Can I just get one break? Just one break, please.
Bullet, are you around?
I was assuming, partly to avoid conflict, that he was just in the ball the whole time, like overnight and stuff.
We'll say that you can decide to come out of your Pokeball and you notice that Molly is upset, very upset about something.
Okay, then yeah, he'll approach her looking curious / concerned.
She'll look up at him. She'll she looks at Bullet and she says, You know you're my whole life, right?
His smile grows wider if possible, and closes his eyes and just gives a big ol' nod.
Then, yeah, I know what I would do if I lost you. I can't imagine what I can't imagine what Madison I can't imagine what Madison is going through right now.
He opens his eyes and his smile falters, and he cocks his head/body to the side.
Bullet, have you seen Tim anywhere?
He'll blink at that, and then Hark, has he? I assume no.
Not since you left for the Pokemon contest facility.
Then at the
Not
question,
since then.
he'll
He was
start-
there when you left
He'll just start like
for the
looking
contest.
around and then shake his head.
Thanks for trying. Thanks for trying, buddy. Okay. Bullet,
He'll go over to the fridge and with
Tomorrow.
the wing just kind of like,
she'll say, Bullet, I might need you to work solo tomorrow.
he looks back at her with surprise, as though someone used astonish on him.
You're flinched
Yeah, thank you.
for a round.
She says,
Okay, 6
"Hey,
seconds
come
is
on.
over.
Come on, wake up, wake up.
Quick shake of his head. Still looks confused though, as though he wants answers.
Listen, I told the rest of the group that we could patrol the sky during the big psychic demonstration tomorrow, but it looks like I won't be able to be there. But just because I can't keep my promise, just because I can't keep my promise, it doesn't mean that you can't still be there for them. Do you think you could just fly around and see, just keep an eye out for anything strange? And then if anything happens, I trust you to make good choices.
He looks a little disheartened by the fact, but he's a good boy, so he nods.
And she rubs his head and she says, I really, really don't like the thought of you being there without me. You know where I keep the water bottles, right? And out of character, there's always water and candy in the saddlebags.
So then he nods and flaps the wing out toward the bags, because I assume he's not always wearing them.
Yeah. So she says, if anything happens, if any of our friends get hurt, then use whatever's in the bags. Don't worry about money. This is more important than money right now. If anything happens, you use it, okay?
He'll nod and then wrap his biggest wings around her.
She hugs him too, and she's all right. I trust you.
Okay.
Yep.
Anything else happening that day?
Yeah. Is Ooh awake now?
I'm sure he is.
Ooh is awake. He didn't get much sleep last night, but he's awake.
Good morning, baby. How are you feeling?
He looks up and he kind of shrugs, kind of tapping his fingers together.
So, you won money yesterday. You have 300 poke. Do you want to go spend it?
He perks up a little bit at that, and he looks thoughtful. He doesn't look entirely excited.
It's all right if you don't, but you'll be in town for a few hours still, before you have to head home.
He'll give a small smile and he'll say, he'll kind of nod.
All right. Well, I need to groom you for heading out for the day, and we'll go have fun, okay?
Yeah. So he'll wait.
So you're gonna take you shopping. Is there anything specifically that catches your eye, when you're shopping?
He's kind of he's looking around, not especially interested in most things. Like he'll poke around just to see some things. but then he notices the body glitter.
Oh.
He immediately perks up with that, and he goes toward it more quickly, and he starts looking through.
Tiffany follows after.
And he looks at them, and he turns around to Tiffany, holds him up, and he's like, look at this, and look at this.
It's going to be super pretty on you, sweetie. And I think,
And
picks
he
it up, looks at the container. Yeah, I think you'd be able to apply this yourself. Just shake it over you.
And he's excited. He takes the sample. He takes the sample one, and he tries it.
Oh.
Accidentally dumps all of it on him.
Don't care. What color is it?
So there's he's looking at one that's like silver, like just silver colored, and then there's another one that's like just rainbow colored, all the colors, and he just looks at
Tiffany has taken phone out. She is taking pictures. Like, this is going on my Instagram.
So finally he takes both of them, both the silver one and the rainbow one, and he turns around and he
Okay.
holds them up to Tiffany.
All right, sweetie. Happy you found something.
He finally has a big smile on his face again.
I was saying I don't remember all the doors, but Cassie's theory seems pretty accurate. Her theory being that the doors are connected to the locations of the Arceus Plates.
Yes. It does seem a pretty good idea.
I mean, based upon everything that the lieutenant told Tiffany, a lot of those match up from, like, based on the doors that I remember. Yeah. Even one of the ones she specifically mentioned wouldn't make sense. Made sense.
Which one didn't make sense?
The bedroom one.
The bedroom one?
Her bedroom.
Magic 8 Ball?
Oh.
The Magic 8 Ball
Magic
one.
8 Ball. That one makes sense now.
It could be at your house.
It could
Just like
be.
underneath
for
your
all
bed.
we know.
Wait, it could be in the Magic 8 Ball that you have. Right
Let's
now.
go break the 8 ball. Come on.
Don't you
Priorities.
dare touch the 8 ball.
We're gonna bust it open.
Lux, go get your hammer.
Cassie, while you're at the office well, actually we've been doing a lot with Cassie's character. Ella,
Yeah, screw her.
is there anything that Fern or Noir is doing in particular today that is scene worthy, just out of curiosity?
Well, when Fabian comes home, she'll probably be like spending some time with him, and it's like asking him about his day.
Okay, sure, we can roleplay that.
Well, I'll play that.
He comes in and maybe you have you ask him what he wants for dinner, and he'll communicate to you that he really would love to have a grilled cheese sandwich.
Okay, you're having veggies with it though. Okay, are you having unhealthy?
Okay. He goes over to his seat in his chair and he starts, taking modest bites from his sandwich.
Okay. So Fabian, did you have a good day? How's the new person who's there to help you with your aura stuff?
He sort of perks up a little bit when you talk about aura stuff. He says, "Fun."
Fun. That's good.
Fun.
Have you learned anything new that you want to show me?
He thinks up for a moment, and then he looks around the room, and then he takes his hands, and his hands are a little bit shaky because it feels like there's something at the edge of his fingertips, energetic wise, that is a little unstable for him, but it looks like he's trying to focus. And then he just kind of points at we'll say a potted plant, like a small potted plant on the side of the room, and then he points at it, and like this tiny little beam of light comes out of his shaky fingertips, and it hits the potted plant, and there's a slight crack. It doesn't shatter, but there's like a crack on the potted plant when he hits it. And then he looks at you and he beams a little bit, like, proudly.
Good. Oh, you had such good controls, Fabian. Oh, well done.
I'm practicing.
I can see. Well, can you still get it when it's floating up in the air?
He looks at it, his eyes are following it, and then he takes his finger again, and then he tries to do this exact same thing. He shoots, but then it misses, and it hits a light, the lights above you, and then the light bulb shatters. Oops, he says.
That's okay. That was kind of my fault. I'll fix that. Let's maybe do that outside on the roof next time.
He'll nod, and he eats more of his sandwich. Good, he says with his mouth full.
Oh, cool. Try to add a little bit of cinnamon there, like Dad used to.
When you say like Dad used to, his face, it doesn't seem to faze him that much, I would say. He just keeps eating. He says, and he holds up a piece of paper that was in front of him, and it's a drawing. It appears to be the drawing of Butterfree, which is one of his favorite things to draw. Butterfrees and beautiflies and things like that. And then off the corner, you see dust stalks as well in the corner of the sheet.
Did you do this today?
He'll nod.
Ooh, which one's your favorite?
He's gonna smile, and he's gonna point at the beautifly.
Thought you might have picked that one. Why do you like it?
It's pretty, Fabian says.
Just he taps his nose.
He smiles.
Of course, the bulb's gonna start soon. It's Stevie on.
He, as soon as you say that, he again rises up from his chair, and then he turns towards the TV and has completely forgotten about his sandwich. His sandwich is probably like halfway eaten, and he's pretty much glued to the TV now.
You can take it with you, Fabian. Don't forget to take your food.
He grabs the plate. He grabs the plate, again, still, like, eyes glued to the TV. And then when he grabs the plate, he was not completely paying attention what he's doing, and he accidentally knocks over the glass of milk, and the milk starts to fall over onto the counter.
Catch it.
You can catch it. You've seen this before. So the milk's about to spill over, but you manage to catch it. He doesn't seem to notice that the milk spilled over in the first place. He just goes to the TV as if nothing happened. Nothing out of the ordinary happened.
Okay. Eleanor puts the milk, leaves it on the table, further away from the edge, and then sits down and watches some Corso blog with him.
Okay.
Spend some time.
Yeah. So you'll hang out. You'll spend the rest of the afternoon just hanging out with your brother, and without any incident, really. He seems to be in a good mood.
Cool. That's good.
Okay. All right.